just for you. Magic corner. You see one of these? Here, check it out. Hold it in here. Oh, you dropped it. Come on, here it is. Hey, you gotta pay attention to this magic corner. There it is. See, you can see it here in my hand. If I wave my hand over the top, it goes away, back up here. Yeah, I'll do it one hand. Watch. You don't want to miss the show. I've seen it a million times. Watch the magic corner. See, actually, it's a trick corner. It's much bigger when you're not looking. Yeah, I'm only kidding. See, it's made out of rubber. Oh, you're late. That's okay. I wouldn't kid you guys. You don't smoke cigarettes, do you? Good. Don't ever smoke. Hey, Charlie, how are you doing? Don't ever smoke cigarettes. You don't smoke cigarettes, do you, honey? Not a girl. Terrible habit, I know. I've been smoking the darn thing since I was this big. So, every time you try and quit a habit like this, no matter how hard you try, they come back. I've tried thousands of times to quit. When it comes to smoking cigarettes, believe me, I'm an expert. I've taken some of these darn things, actually tossed them away. But they still come back. See, I've even hit them on myself just like that, just when I forget where they are. Remember, what's a cigarette? Now, see, some people think it's here, but if I do that, ooh, it comes back again. See, I can take the darn thing, toss it this way, and watch it. Back over here, just. Oh, you're kidding me. Hey, all magic, believe me when I tell you, it's just an illusion. Don't ever smoke cigarettes. I'll tell you, since I got a few over here, how you doing? You want to take your hands out of your pocket? I'll do the entertaining around here. I'm going to do the oldest trick in the world for you right now. Actually, it's the second oldest. The first we won't talk about. It's a family show. Oh, I give balloons away, too. I don't blow them up. I use these 3 solid gold cups. I had them plated copper just to protect the good stuff. Take a look at them. Hold them right in your hand. Make sure they don't untwist. There's no two-way mirrors, trap doors, little people inside. Just 3 ordinary cups. I also use 3 balls. Generally don't tell everybody that's free, but this guy looks okay. Here, you check these out, my little friend. Now, whatever you do, don't squeeze them or you go blind. That's what my mom told me when I was this size. My mom never lied. How you doing today? Beach buddy. Oh, thank you. 3 balls, 3 cups, and 1 nut. Ladies and gentlemen, the oldest trick in the world. This trick is over 3,000 years old, and because it is, I'll teach you how to do it when I'm through. So that you can follow it easier, I'll give the cups names or temperatures. This will become number 1, number 2, and number 3, or 3, 2, and 1. If you're a Sesame Street fan, A, B, and C, C, B, and A. Now first, an illusion with the cups alone. You notice upon examining them, they're made out of soft metal. Number 3, hey, it's okay. Then, where was I? Oh, number 3 seems to pass right through number 2. And number 2 seems to go right through number 1, yet in reality, of course, we all know that the cups are solid. Ooh, just kidding. Oh yeah, but for you older folks, I do talk pretty fast, so if you take drugs, you better take them now. And I also use one other thing that most magicians don't use today. That's a magic hat. Believe me when I tell you, this is truly a magic hat. It's fooled thousands and thousands of people. If you don't watch out, it's going to fool you too. So keep one eye on the hat, one on the cups, and one on my ball. Now the whole idea, of course, is to watch this little silver ball. Because no sooner do you think you know where it is, and that ball seems to disappear right in front of your eyes, only to appear, you can probably guess, back underneath each one of these cups. Hey, this guy is good. Yeah, I can tell by your applause. I'll do it again. It's always better the second time, or so the girls tell me. I wonder, would you mind, ma'am, right from where you are? Just point to one of the cups. Don't let me influence you in any way. Oh, thank you kindly. See, the book said if I did that, she'd point there. You did that so well, point to one of the end cups if you would. This one, look, I'll take the ball out of this cup invisibly, put it into the one that she picked. You'll see that it vanishes from there, ends up over here. Now, lots of people think that you or I are in cahoots, but I never met you before. Have I, sis? I mean, this. If you'd have picked this cup, I'd have done the same thing. Just taking it out like that, you can see that it does vanish from there and end up over here. So we have 2 here. We still have 1 here. This is what magicians call the elevator move. By placing the cups on top of one another, running the wand up, tapping the top cup once, the ball jumps up. 1 cup. Hey, it works both ways. I can run the wand down, tap the bottom cup once, and there's a winner every time. I know what you're thinking. Thank you kindly. Most times I do this, people say to me, hey, you got a lot of balls. I do. So let's eliminate a few of them. We use just one ball and then like I promised, I'll show you how it's done. Hey, where you going? I didn't leave when you got here. That's okay. This is what magicians call solid through solid. That's where the ball appears to penetrate. Right through the top of the cup, so watch it as it drops right through. On the top of the cup, last of all but not least. There it is. But supposing now I wanted to come over here. I just tap the cup once like that and that ball returns. Now I told you I'd show you how to do it. This is how you do it. First of all, you're going to get yourself a magic hat. Then you have to learn how to do this. You see, what I do is I pretend to take the ball. I don't take anything. I just pretend to take it, but in reality, I take nothing. Love that word, reality. Look at me. I put my empty hand in my pocket. You think I'm putting the ball away. I keep it here. If I want you to think it comes out of this cup, I hold it like this. Drop it, move the cup backwards and forwards. It looks just like it comes out of the cup. But that's the old way. This is the newest way. If you actually see me take it, put it into my pocket. How close will you watch it? How many underneath the center cup? Two. Hey, very good. Well, supposing you had said three, then it'd be three. I'll tell you, I can't do it any better than this. Look, all three. A 1, 2, 3 in the pocket. I know y'all been watching me pretty close. That guy hasn't taken his eyes off me. So you tell me, under which cup would you like the balls to appear? Under cup number 1, cup number 2, or cup number 3? Thank you very much. The more you play with them, the bigger they get. Now, you know, I love watching magicians. I've seen them all over the world. About 3 weeks ago, I was in New York. I saw this guy doing all kinds of tricks. I knew every one he did except for one, with a piece of rope. I went backstage to see this guy. I said, hey, I like that trick. He said, sit down and I'll show you how to do it. Now, he said the first thing you have to do is make sure that the ends are even. Well, I'm not taking any chances. Yeah. He said, then you take the center of the rope, bring it up on top like this, take the scissors, give it a little cut right about here. Or was it here? Wait a second. Oh, I remember. He said, you must remember to count the ends. We have 1, we have 2. Oh, no, wait a second. I think I better start all over again. This is really a hard trick to do. Hey, don't break your hands. It's okay. I've been in these staring contests before. I remember exactly what he said. He said you take the rope like this. He said make sure that when you cut it, you cut off a few pieces. Here, ladies, you save those pieces. Put them under your pillow tonight. You get a $1 a piece for them. Just don't forget to remind Mom and Dad what the magician said. Now you take this one here, he said, stick it in like this. He said take this one, stick it... No, that can't be right. I better start all over again. This is really a hard trick to do. All right. I'll tell you the truth. Thank you kindly. I don't remember the damn trick at all. But I do know one I'm sure you're going to like. Now, if I were to cut the rope right here, how many pieces would that be? What do you need, a lawyer to answer these questions? 2, right. If I cut it here and here, how many would that be? Don't worry, I never do it that way. But look, if I cut it down here, up there, how many would that be, sweetheart? Say 3. Hey, very good. You know something? Most people don't know anything about magic. I'm going to teach you all the magic trick before you go home today. Using these 3 pieces of rope. Now, as an example, everybody seems to think magicians keep things in their sleeves. You can see I don't use my sleeves. But I do use a helper. When the left comes what I call red magic. It's very weak, not too good. When the right comes what we call black magic. It's very pliable, very strong. Watch what happens when I bring these ends up in the air like this. Reach over to the right, take some of that magic, spread it on top. Believe it or not, each piece of rope changes size. Holy shit. Kind of reminds me of myself last night for some reason. Anyway, we have 1, we have 2, we have 3 different sized pieces of rope. Now, I told you I'd show you exactly how to do it when you get home tonight. Cut yourself 3 different pieces. You take the small piece, you put it there. Some get it, some never do. Here, you put the little piece next to that and put the longest piece on the end. In other words, fellas, you have 3 different pieces. Now you bring the small piece up in the air just like that. Is that okay? Here, I'll do it in slow motion. Okay. Or you can put it over here. You see, it doesn't make any difference, though. I'm going to show you both sides of my hand anyway, so you know nothing can be wrong. But remember, if you're doing the trick, don't reach to your left, reach to your right. Because when you reach to your right, you do that, leave them out once again. Right in front of your very eye. Oh, wow, Ma, it's beginning to look like real magic. Yeah, that's right. We have one, we have two, we have just 3 pieces of rope. Now I'm going to do it one more time. This is what magicians call the climax. I'll try not to be too premature. Watch very close. You'll never see this done again. On the count of 3, ladies and gentlemen, I shall restore these ropes back to their original condition of one solid beam. All I have to do is tuck the ends inside my hand. Wave the other hand over the top and say a few magic words. Doo-doo, doo-doo, make them doo-doo. A little wave of the hand and, are you kidding? If I could do that, it'd be fun. Thank you very kindly. Now, before you go, I'd like to leave you with this thought. To say a performer's only as good as his audience, if that's true, that today was great. But this is what I do for a living, so don't forget, all your tips and donations are graciously accepted. Thank you very kindly. Have a magical day here in the French Quarter. Thank you, guys.